Oh my God, y'all wouldn't believe this shit. I am not kidding you. Let me tell y'all something. I'm a very, very powerful intuitive. And so I've been kind of dozing and waking and dozing and waking like for 2 days straight. The only thing that I've had that would keep me up is coffee. That's it. Um, There's been somebody, and I know exactly who it is, that has literally been up for 2 days meditating, trying to feed off of me. I'm not kidding y'all. This shit is sad. Literally, I've only been able to doze off. Usually, when I have insomnia, it means that someone's trying to energy harvest. I had my candle going. I had a red candle going. I'm going to light a 6 hour tea light over it. This bitch has literally been up for 2 days now, meditating and trying to feed off me energetically. This is no joke. I've only been able to fall asleep for like maybe an hour or two here and there. Look, lady, give it up. The hell is wrong with people? I swear to God, they've been doing this energy harvesting ritual for 2 goddamn days. And it's this female in meditation. She's been meditating for 2 days. Now, from what my spirits told me, is that it's cancer. Cancer. The person has cancer and they're very sick. It's unfucking believable. And I think I figured out why they feed so much on the holidays, because they figure the vibrations and the energies are going to be high. I had just a regular day yesterday. My kids called me to wish me happy Mother's Day. We had a regular day yesterday where I did work. I did a couple of workings and they're already working. I'm not going to say how I know, but it's already working. But there is a female that has literally been trying to feed off of me for 2 goddamn days. What a selfish cunt. I have a family, and this person actually believes that they are entitled to my energy. I'm gonna have to go out there and light up those goofer dust jars again. That, when you say you want someone out of your fucking energy, they gotta go. Period. You know, that's why that's why I have a goofer dust jar. If you are sick or have cancer, go to the doctor. I shouldn't have to put up with this crap. And I'm very intuitive, so I know exactly what's going on. I've literally only been dozing off for maybe an hour. My spirits keep waking me back up. I had a dream about Santa Muerta, but she wasn't in her skeleton form. She was actually, Santa Muerta was actually very beautiful. She hasn't always looked like a skeleton. Okay, y'all. Yeah, for 2 days straight. Now they did try to feed off of my youngest son 3 weeks ago. All of my family's energy is protected. Period. Jacob just woke up. He slept for like 10 hours straight. So he's good because I don't let nothing touch my kids. It's sad. It's really sad. And I've been meaning to light up because I've got a jar that destroys this person's psychic abilities. So remember that jar I showed y'all with that pin head? Literally destroys a person's psychic abilities. Because you can actually feed off of somebody with your psychic abilities. I mean, it's sad. I don't know what this person is going to do because you're not welcome to my energy, nor my children's energy, nor my husband's energy. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're not going to get a drop. And the reason why is because the person is very, very, very disrespectful, has no regard, is very sick. The cancer has traveled probably up to that person's brain. I've never seen anything like this, and I've known people to have cancer. I've known quite a few people to have cancer. This is just not the norm. 2 days straight. And my spirits have kept me at a delta wave. They've kept me at a delta so that I can feel rested without actually going to sleep. Because for some reason, they don't want me to go to sleep yet. Basically, and I'm a light up that jar over there to make the shit easier for me. How sick can you be? I guess this lady is sick. Can feel it. And really, to be honest with you, I'm like, is the person terminal? Because from what Santa Martha told me, that the person was probably getting ready to die. Hey, Shamika, hello. Hey, even when I'm on here addressing the BS, you're still not feeding off of me. And I was live for a lot yesterday. I was live a lot. I was live off and on yesterday a lot. And that person didn't get nothing because they figured, oh, I'm gonna make her go live. You cannot touch my energy. If I were to cure you, it would take all of the life force in my body and I would die. That's crazy. I want to let y'all know what was going on. And I don't know if this person thinks that it's easier on the holidays because, you can't feed off of me on any day. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday or if it's a regular day. That's the point in doing work to prevent it. Like, here's the thing. Psychics can sometimes think that they're better than witches too. Have y'all noticed that? They'll sometimes try to act like they're better than a witch. So psychic abilities is very different than witchcraft. It's a whole other ball game. That's what I told y'all, to be careful out here with some of these spiritualists, because this person was acting like a spiritualist, literally acting like a witch. It was all an act. This person's a psychic. This person is feeding off of people. Literally has been trying to feed off of me for days. I don't know what this lady is thinking. Now is the end. Let her go in peace. Good Lord, you ain't got to die, but you gonna leave me alone. Okay. That's crazy. And I'm supposed to just, here's the thing. Who is this stupid? Nobody is this stupid. You know, this person thought that if they just said that I was unattractive or ugly, tell her that she's ugly and then she'll give up on life. Jesus Christ. Like, wow. Yeah, literally for the past couple of days. 2 days straight, I've only been able to get possibly maybe like about 7 hours of sleep. I had went to sleep earlier and Santa Muerta woke me up and was like, look over there. And then I look and people are posting my photograph. Whoever taught them this psychic vampire magic has literally, like, I think these people, or maybe she's the ringleader and taught other people. And we're going to go ahead and dead her psychic abilities. She can go ahead and quit trying to feed. Shit, let me get a couple of hours in because um, I'm going to put some more graveyard dirt in here. Yeah, no, you're not. No, you can't have any of my energy. I need my energy. Okay, and I may have a slight touch of laryngitis, but I'm not sick at all. I don't have no sicknesses. You can't go out there and say I'm healthy. Who does this person think that they are? You just, and I told y'all be hearing what I'm talking about, man. And these people, you know, God don't like that kind of ugly. And you know what? If you're dying, it's your time to go. I don't know. I've never worked as a hospice nurse. Excuse me. I ate a big ass omelet. I had a steak omelet for breakfast. Mm-hmm. Literally for 2 days straight. And I know what I'm talking about. She's probably over there looking around like, how does she know that? Because I'm psychic too. The difference is that I don't feed off of people with my psychic ability. Doing a psychic reading for someone or accepting them as a client to do spiritual work for them is not the same as feeding on them. You are literally trying to focus and concentrate to pull on my energy. She's watching too right now. It's like a blood sucking leech is is the energy that you get from this person. It's just a blood sucking leech. 2 days. Well, actually, it kind of started 3 weeks ago, but the past couple of days, it's been extreme desperation. And my spirits want people to know that they'll take everybody out. They'll take all her camp out. I don't have nothing to do with that. She need to move on. Leave me alone. Leave my kids alone. Leave my husband alone. Leave my channel alone. Leave us all alone, lady. Yeah, it's that bad. This lady is tripping. So I have my energy protected in several, well, in a couple of different ways. Three different ways, actually. Four different ways. I have house protection. I have my primary protection jar. I have my energy protection jar. And I have the destroying a person's psychic ability workings. And she ain't gonna win this battle with me. She not. She not gonna win. And it ain't my fault. I just so happen to be a Cancer zodiac sign. That's a zodiac sign. I didn't give you Cancer. But they claim that I have no power. They claim that I have no power, but yet somehow I gave you Cancer. Okay. Like it's weird. These people will just tell themselves anything. Maybe it's your time to go. I know that one of my aunties, right before she passed away, but that was a stroke. But one of my aunties, right before she passed away, she was acting all crazy and aggressive and weird. Everybody was wondering what was wrong with her. Oh, the deep, 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 deep regret. I'll be glad when it's over. I have a lot of regrets from ever speaking to this person, ever. It's disgusting. Like, can't even sleep at night. Like, I've been literally, it don't have nothing to do with my argument with my twin. Me and him fight all the time. Nah, this is somebody trying to energy harvest because I had fallen asleep earlier, woke right back up. So I keep falling asleep and waking right back up. And that's not normal for me. I'm not the type of person that will have something like that happen and think, oh God, I have insomnia and I need to go get medication from the doctor. I'm not that type of person. I lay down in the bed, I may do some things, then I go to sleep. Been texting me in my inbox, accusing me of being a sleepwalker. No, you're the energy harvester. So sleepwalking is kind of like y'all know that movie, um that Stephen King movie, Sleepwalkers. That's exactly how it is. Exactly. I ain't no energy harvester, girl. Bye. And you know it. So I don't know what to tell that person. It's weird, yo. I know my ancestors are pissed. I'm about to call them too. I'm about to call to my ancestors. I'm not gonna cut my lifespan for nobody. That's that if it's my family, like my children. Otherwise, I'm not gonna cut my lifespan. Are you crazy? So after I got off of that last live, I literally laid down and only slept for 2 hours. That's one of the number one symptoms of energy harvesting is insomnia. Very, very sad shit, man. And just no respect. Think they can say whatever they want to say. Girl, not only can you not energy harvest off of me, but I got you cursed. I got you cursed. And I don't give a damn. My life is for my children. My life is for my family. I don't even know you. You ain't supposed to do that anyway. Like, and I've been knowing about this whole energy harvesting thing for years, and the energy harvesting jars that I have, my energy is poison to energy harvesters. I made it that way for a reason. I'm not Jesus. I'm not here to die for you. I'm not Prince. I'm not here to die for you. Shit is crazy. People are nuts. All right, I'm going to try to go back to sleep. Hmm. And it's not normal. It must be some kind of rare thing because I've never heard of this. Like, I think there's some people that attempt to try it, but then they realize, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you got to realize how goddamn ruthless and disgusting you actually are. Just up, wide awake, meditating. Wide awoke, meditating is what the chick been doing. Like, girl, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm already late on my rent because of that bullshit. So I gotta make my rent. And then my spirit's gonna take these motherfuckers out. My spirits do not play that. Homie, don't play that. They will bop you upside your head. I was late with my rent because of that bullshit. And it's a couple of them doing it. It's a couple of them doing it. And one of them made a live to me, talking about, get help. Girl, I got all the help I need. You need to get help. And that one that's over in Ohio, she was trying to feed off of my son again. So, no, like it's bizarre. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all the link to my new channel. Every time I go live, I'm gonna link my new channel. Hold on. Yeah. People need to quit being so willing to help that person because you just never know. You just never know what you're getting yourself involved with. All right, that's my new channel. Make sure y'all go sub to that new channel. Cause they done did a number on this channel. They got this channel so blocked up and the blacklisted and all of that craziness. It's all right. It's just a YouTube channel. So, uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta get my vervain. That's usually what I use is my vervain. And you can actually drink vervain as a tea as well. But I have found that my little jars help. I'm like, what species are you? I'm a human woman with uterus and breasts, breastfed. I breast and mugwort works too. But where's my vervain at? Mugwort is pretty good. I found it. Here it is. Yep, that's what I use. And vervain will help you go on and go to sleep and stay asleep for a while. But what's gonna happen, because I just lit up all these 6 hour tea lights, is that my spirits are gonna they're gonna have me go to sleep for at least 6 hours, and they're gonna wake me up when those they do it all the time. They've been trying to take it easy on people. They ready to do something. They tired. We tired. Because I don't normally have financial issues, and that, my spirits are very, very serious about keeping my family safe and secure in our home. I am thousands of miles away from family. And at my age, and being that I'm so independent, I don't have those problems. Okay. I don't have no problems like that. I can make it and survive anywhere by myself with children. Sorry if that bothers some people. I realize that there's some people that are bothered by that, which is why they'll say, "Oh, you're a single mom." It's like, wow. Single women, single moms have ran farms. They have ran businesses. I don't know. These people are weird. It's like they're not even from this century. It's so bizarre. Quit helping them. And a lot of people don't have faith in me, people that I can actually help. They believe in her. Why would you believe in somebody whose life requires to feed off of somebody else? Why why I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna believe the person that doesn't need to feed upon another person. And she ain't getting nothing. Like, it's literally, like, I think that before it was more, but a lot of people have been on to this person. Like, what the hell? You know? And that's one of the reasons why y'all think YouTube is like a ghost town. Shit. It is. Yeah, I don't know. Mm. So I'm gonna sit here and burn this vervain and go to sleep. But sub to my other channel, y'all, because I'm trying to build on my other channel. Because yeah, and my energy levels are very high. Now, I only smoke marijuana. I don't even have no weed. I don't have no weed. And I'm gonna say this: stop involving my twin, because I'm gonna get real vicious real soon. Stop involving him. Trust me, after you done pulled the same stunt so many times, a person's reaction is gonna be different after you've done that same thing 100 goddamn times. So you can't use him to feed off of me. It's sick. It's very, very sick. And this person has been texting. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so bizarre. It literally is. It's so bizarre. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even believe that they're going to heaven or hell. I think that they're just going to disintegrate and not exist anymore, is what I think. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I was so outraged about it was all a setup. I don't know if my twin flame was I don't know if my twin was under a psychosis or some kind of temporary goddamn possession or whatever for him to big up this same disgusting person, but I can promise you that he don't like that person. He don't really like that person. But yeah, she tries to feed off of my son. And you really ain't gonna get, because you can't get past me. It's really sick. And people try to look at that situation as like those people are just crazy. They're not just crazy. They're doing what they're doing for a reason. And I do what I do for a reason. Okay. And I think she was trying to tell me, I don't know if I don't, I don't know. I need to check on my twin, make sure he's okay. But, trying to tell me that I look like shit. No, I look goddamn good. You the one can't cam up. You the one can't cam up, boo boo, because you look bad. So what are you talking about? And they all tried to learn this so-called vampire magic. It's psychic, some kind of vampire psychic ability. It's so stupid, you know. Um, I think that Heather, I think he doesn't believe it. Oh, I'm having deja vu. He doesn't believe in it until he starts feeling under the weather, and then he'll come around and be like, I'm not feeling well. You know what I'm saying? Until he starts feeling under the weather. So he doesn't believe me when I tell him that they're feeding. He doesn't believe me. And then but yeah, he does kind of open a gateway, but I don't believe he's doing it purposely. He doesn't believe it. He just thinks everybody's crazy, and we just gonna stick with that. But nobody's crazy. We all know what's going on. All of the spiritual community knows what's going on with this person. Everybody knows what's going on with this person. I don't even think he's desperately seeking validation. I think that he had a weak moment. I think he had a weak moment, is what he had. But it's okay. It's a good tester. It's working too. It's but it's just that I can see her way too clearly for me to feel comfortable. I agree, but he doesn't know. It ain't even about putting me above or before anything. It's not even about that. It's definitely not about that. It's not, trust me. Okay, I know that he cares about me. It's a group of them. I feel like they about to start dropping off like flies. That's what I think is about to happen. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because they have been desperately feeding every single day. Every day they've been desperately feeding. She's been meditating, just in constant meditation, like all day, trying to focus on pulling my life force towards her. So men don't really know about this. He has absolutely no idea what's going on. He thinks that it's just a bunch of crazy bitches in social media. I swear to you, he doesn't. He has no idea. I don't even think he acts like that. I don't think that he acts like he's best friends with them. I don't agree with that. I think that he has a problem with a lot of black people, but he doesn't know why. He doesn't understand why he has a problem. He just knows that some And he's basing that probably upon life experiences, but then also what he's experienced on YouTube. He doesn't really necessarily technically understand it. He doesn't. But he just knows that it's harmful. He'll be into it with them soon, though. They'll be falling out. Yeah. So he don't like any of those people. He just pretends that he likes them because of probably the way that they've made him feel in the past. Probably because of that reason. So, he don't really believe in the supernatural. He doesn't really believe in this stuff. And you know what, to be honest with you, he don't have to. Cause they not running shit. They not running nothing. Nobody takes that sector seriously. Nobody. But we do on the people that know about it, like myself. That sector is nothing but in a big energy center. It's almost like, and they feed off of all of the vloggers in that sector. They feed off all of them, all of those men, all of them, every last one of them. They're constantly trying to feed. And I've said it years ago, and all those black people said I was crazy. But I'm like, well, shit, okay. When I was letting them know, because when you look at it, it's just stupidity for no reason. It's like, but there is a reasoning behind it. You know, I can honestly say that even when I come on here and I'm in my mood, they still can't energy harvest off of me. They can't touch my energy. But yeah, that's exactly what that's about. I can tell you that it's about energy. So, but he's not putting anybody above anything. I think that he was upset because um a lot of those people made fun of him when he went through what he went through. And while it is dysfunctional and he shouldn't have said what he said, and I am going to ask him to take that show down. Because it needs to be removed because of what he said. It was very triggering. And then you got this disgusting female over there thinking about having sex with children. Ain't nobody thinking about having sex with children but her. She's a pedophile, obviously. When you point the finger at somebody like that, it usually it's being pointed back at you. So, and they really just use that to try to get a rise out of people. They want to get you upset. Even if I'm upset, even if I am burning mad, they can't touch my energy or my kids. And that is a fact. So, but he doesn't really, I don't believe that he really understands it. I don't think that he really wants to understand it. I think that if he really knew what the fuck was going on, he would be scared shitless. So I don't think that that's his fault. Um, they do try to use him to make me upset, Heather, but it doesn't work. Doesn't work anymore. No, they were not, Heather. They were definitely not quiet. That's not true. That's not true. He's not putting the battery in their bag. No, he's not. That girl been over there attacking me for weeks. They all began to attack me hard body like 3 or 4 weeks ago. That dude over in Chicago been attacking me for about a year or two straight. He's got kidney disease. And I told him that. His eyes are yellow. Okay, because he probably done pickled his liver. No, maybe not kidney disease, but I think I think he's going through liver failure. And instead of him maybe, I don't know, quitting drinking, uh, maybe drinking more water, um, you know, instead of him doing that, he'd rather get drunk and come online all day and harass people. So he's not doing that. Honestly, he's not. Please do not blame it on him. The only thing I will blame on him is being too emotional. He has done things like come on here and attack me. He's done that in the past. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not. It doesn't matter. They still not gonna get what the fuck they want. They not gonna get shit that they want. So they have been denied access completely. They had been harassing him for weeks, for months since he left. He left the sector. He left YouTube completely. They've been over there calling his name over and over and over again, showing his image. So yeah, you mistaken with that. hmm But I personally feel like it's so close to the end. I feel like a few of them are getting ready to pass away. He came back because he was sent a video and they must have talked him into it. And really, to be honest with you, he came back because I didn't tell him no. I should have said no. I should have argued with him and said no, not under any circumstances are you going to make any videos for that sector. And I believe he would have listened to me. But that's what the people behind the scenes, the real sick ones, they kind of have a tendency to make it look like it's the fault of the person that's making the video. And this is something that I know and I've learned a lot about, especially in the past year, because I have a client who has somebody that has really, really, really powerful psychic abilities. And she is constantly trying to feed off of my client, constantly. Heather, why do you keep saying that about him though? Why are you putting it all off on him? Because he's a black man? Because that's kind of bothering me. That's disturbing me that you keep saying something about him. It's not his fucking fault. He don't know anything about this shit. He doesn't need to be 5150. What needs to happen is that he needs to block them from his messenger and never look back, is what he needs to do. Quit communicating with these people. But that's not his fault. Our relationship is none of the public's business, is what I'll say to you on that. But it's a black woman that's doing it. Or at least she's supposed to be black. It has nothing to do with him. So that's not his fault. And how do you know that he's not standing by me? How do you know that? Now, if he goes live and starts flipping out on me, then that's a different story. Because that would mean that he's regressed a whole fucking lot. Who knows? Maybe they will. It's all about energy feeding. And as long as they can't feed off of shit, it's all for none. I don't take it. I only take what I see happening on the back end seriously. As far as all that bullshit, jokes and doxing and all that shit, that shit, I don't take that sector seriously. So that is not that man's fault. It's the people's fault that was contacting him to come back to come back and make a video. So that's not his fault. He does not care about any of it. So I'm good. I'm good either way, whether or not he's checked out to lunch or here or not. I'm good either way. Well, you got to have discernment. You got to have discernment. You can't just always assume that it's the man's fault. And I'm not making excuses for him, but it's just the reality of it. Trust me, just like I say that men are their worst enemies, women are our worst enemies. Okay, so it's not his fault that it's a crazy psychic lady that's trying to, feed off of people. That's not his fault. He didn't make that person. He's not God. He didn't create that person to be the way that they are. So we can't blame it on him. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't live with him, and he feels that with me not living with him, I have less influence over him. I totally agree. I'm not with him 24/7. But I agree, and I went live on my other channel several times yesterday, telling him to leave him the hell alone. And I don't know, I could have handled it better instead of coming on here and going live and talking shit about him. I don't know. I kind of got a feeling he is gonna flip out, act a fool, or whatever, and go live or whatever and talk shit. But let him talk shit. It is what it is. That shit ain't important. The point is to protect people's energy. The number one thing is to protect your energy. That is it. That is all. Protect your energy. Everything else outside of that is smoke and mirrors. Everything else ain't shit. Protect your energy. Period. I don't even think he's mentally ill, to be honest with you. I felt like he's been under possession. I've seen him go under possession. So my only critique of him is to become more psychically aware, but he doesn't want to. And most men don't. Most men do not want to become more psychically aware. They don't. They just, and you know what? To be honest with you, shit, I wish I wasn't aware of this crazy bitch. It's one of those things that you once you know about it, you wish that you didn't know. But what I don't like, Heather, is when they try to say shit like it's a normal situation. Because I've caught that chick Hope over there. Hope is also an energy, a parasite. She's also a parasite. So she's one of them. And might I just say, having long, long hair does not mean that you're healthy. Because I believe that she has throat cancer. They all have some kind of health condition that's way outside of the scope of high blood pressure. They have other shit. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, she is completely nuts. She is. She is insane. I told her to quit contacting him and she told me I need to get help. No, you need to get help. You're the one that's chasing and stalking a man in social media that don't want you. Somebody that's never met up with you. I need to get help. I just seen this man. Like, I'm not even gonna say anything. She is completely nuts. They all are. All of those women are completely nuts. It's sick. It's very, very sick. And it's not their business. He doesn't have to tell them his business. Does he have to tell them his business? No, he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, we're definitely not friends. We're definitely enemies. I'm definitely not her friendly friend. Cause I'll take my energy back and then curse you. Because people like that, you'll tell them about herbs and stuff, and they don't want to hear that. In fact, herbs probably wouldn't even work on them, probably make them sicker because something wrong with them. You try to tell them, oh, that's considered to be witchcraft. I'm not going to do that. You know what? What the hell is witchcraft about a herb? You know what I'm saying? So, and people tired of talking about the shit. Like I already have dealt with that situation completely. The fact that they're still trying to feed off of him and me shows their goddamn desperation. And they need to go, I don't know, all of them are really skinny because they want to keep their figure. Maybe they need to eat a goddamn burger. Maybe they need to eat something, but it's not there. See, for me, I'm a kitchen witch. I know how to transform the food that I cook into medicine because I have healing hands. So whatever I cook is going to regenerate a person's body, right? They, even if it's meat, because a lot of people be like, eat living foods and da 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 da. No, you can transform your food because I'm a kitchen witch. You know, they're looking for prana, is what they're looking for. They're looking for life force. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think he could put up better boundaries and just block her. I bet you if he end up in the hospital with a damn heart attack or a stroke, I bet you he gonna do it then. Suspicious Google security alert. Suspicious activity in your account. Okay, I gotta go. I thought I had deleted my password. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I have a lot of it. What the hell is this? I don't know. I made the mistake of saying that I was a healer, that of which I am. You don't go around telling people you're a healer. Because, some people that hear that, I think it was just, honestly, it was just luck of the draw that I would run into somebody like this, like them, that I would run into people like them. But it ain't nothing that we can't handle. I think somebody is trying to hack me because these people are weird weirdos and bozos. Because for some reason, anything that they think will upset you, like Colin, their energy doesn't even upset me. It's like I have like a shield of invincibility. I have a cloak of invincibility. They don't bother me, but they'll call back to back, and it's just this weirdness. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And I guess women, maybe they figure women are afraid of a fucking phone ringing. I have no idea, Heather. I have no idea. Okay, just like I'm not that type of spiritual being. I'm a witch. I'm not a parasite or a leech. You know what I'm saying? So I can't explain what it is. I can't explain that. That's just like every time I go outside and record a video, they acting weird. Maybe it's because when I come close to the earth or I'm walking around on the earth, maybe it's because I'm being refueled and they want energy. But it's a very, very real thing. And the fact that they're all trying to feed off of one person, they gonna start dropping off like flies, like I said. Well, they weren't just trying to feed off of one person. It was specifically um myself and my children. I really don't want to get into why I think they go for my son, but my son is very spiritually gifted, and that's all I'm gonna say. So that's possibly why they go for my son. And maybe he's the youngest and the purest, because old girl tried to tell me about my diet. Now keep in mind, peep game, it's nothing wrong with clean eating, like eating fruits and vegetables, but when you're in a fasting state, it makes it easier for them to feed on you. So that's why at least once a week you got to have some, maybe some fried steak and potatoes. To be truthful with you, I believe that they just trying to stay alive. And I think that they feed off of people. Is what I believe is going on. Cause you don't never see these people. And you can tell when you do see them that something ain't right with them. It's like, what the hell? So, like for example, the other night when I went live and I was on camera, I did not look bad that night. I don't ever look bad. Now I will tell you that last year when I was healing from that tooth, oh man. But I take supplements, including collagen supplements, because I didn't even realize I was being fed upon until like 2020. I found out about the energy harvesting at least a month before the Astro World incident happened. Because I would wake up in the morning and you could just feel it. It would, sometimes I would feel out of body. You're not supposed to feel outside of your body if you're not doing that yourself. But I'm not the only person that they doing that to. They doing that to several people. So I don't really necessarily feel that I'm special. I think it's just about feeding off of the human body, and they put a lot of emphasis on my uterus, on my vagina. It's totally disgusting. It's like it's very, very rapey. Let's just put it like that. It's very rapey and weird. It is, and like when you think about it, it's like, are normal people looking at this? What the fuck is this? Heather, it's about feeding off of energy. They're energy vampires, basically, essentially. That's what people know it by, but I like to call it leeching, off of somebody. And then I think that they were trying to sell my images and stuff, and they were trying to do certain things with certain sexual images. But then a couple of months ago, I pretty much made a binding jar to stop any and all energy harvesting and feeding. And they stupid asses don't realize how powerful witchcraft is and intention. They have no idea how powerful it is. So I'm gonna try to lay down and get a couple of hours of sleep in. Cause these candles, I think I lit them maybe like an hour ago. I started lighting them when I went live. So, but yeah, I wanted her to know, like, I can see you trying to feed off of me, but you're not gonna get one drop of my energy. And if you keep it up playing these goddamn games and shit, my spirits are gonna handle you. Okay, and you don't need to be in social media. You probably need to just go and I don't know. So I don't know what this person needs to do. It's very similar to Get Out, the movie Get Out. It's very, very similar to that movie. The way they go online and search for random people. That's what they do. They energy harvest from various people online. And I feel great. I've been feeling great for the past couple of days. I can imagine they've been feeling like crap. But that's the symptoms: insomnia, breathing difficulty, stuffy nose. If your nose gets stuffy, that's a sign of somebody energy harvesting off of you. Heart palpitations, and my heart ain't going nowhere. I think my heart stays at like 88 beats a minute. So, and that may need to go down. I've been working out and trying to lose weight. It's kind of difficult to lose weight and get physical exercise in when you got shit like that going on. So I've been working with my spirits, and then Santa Muerta, these people gonna prevent me from being healthy. They gotta go. And if they die, they die. I don't give a shit. Spiritual energy is very different from physical energy. So, all right, y'all, I gotta go. My eyes done started burning so that's a sign that I can go ahead and get some sleep. So I'm gonna get a couple of hours of sleep. And another thing I do is I put casadilla powder around my bed. And I did just vacuum, so I may have to lay down another line around my bed. I'll just be glad when these people go to hell or wherever the fuck they belong. Shit is weird. Honestly, I've taken care of the whole energy harvesting thing a long fucking time ago. Honestly, I'm taking my practice to another arena, which is fertility work and stuff. Don't nobody want to be bothered with these people. But it's just the point that, she's trying so fucking hard to the point where I had to get up out of the fucking bed and go and grab my jar and fucking light a fucking tea light over it. Like, why don't you lay down and go to sleep? I don't know, shit, bitch, and never wake up. I don't know. Fuck. But yeah, for days and days. And I know I'm right. Cause I can see shit like that in the spirit. Cause I've been sleepy several times. I've actually fallen asleep twice. Twice, but my spirits woke me up. Next thing, I'm gonna go out there and get them goddamn goofer jars and light up that goofer jar because that it's just, yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay safe out there. Blessings. Bye bye.